Hello, I'm Pamela Honchel with Fashionable Measures. Is your closet your friend or your frenemy? Today we are going to meet Stephanie and help her to overcome all of her wardrobe challenges. Stephanie, thank you so much for coming here today and sharing with us all your fashion challenges.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about some of your challenges in your closet and your wardrobe.
I basically dress for comfort. I'm not a big fashion person. As long as it's comfortable, I'm wearing it.
Yeah. So what are your, was there a time when you felt at your fashion best?
Probably when I was in high school. I, of course, was a lot smaller and a lot more sociable with people. So I was more outgoing, and I just dressed and I performed in pageants and did some modeling in Florida. So that's just when I felt best about myself.
Yeah. Well, when did the change occur that brought you to the place where it's just about comfort, nothing else matters?
When I was 20 years old, I got married and had children very early in my marriage. And my husband worked very hard to provide for me, so I was just a stay-at-home mom, focused on helping him fulfill his dreams as becoming a contractor, and just worked to do that and, you know, make a family for us. So I was a mom with 2 children and running errands and stuff, so I just didn't have time for myself. I just basically helped him with the business and took care of the kids.
Well, you know, I think everyone can relate to that. Once you have children, you know, everything seems to go to the side. We become last, and so it's easy to get in the habit of not focusing on anything except comfort.
Right.
So right now you're at kind of another change in your life, right? You've recently gone through a divorce. So how's that changed the way you look at your closet and your wardrobe, and how you want to, you know, what changes do you want to make there?
Well, I told my daughter that nobody wants to marry or date an old maid. So I just need some help with finding clothes that accentuate the proper portions of my body that need to be accentuated, and that look good and are for my body type, the right colors, you know, and styles.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy
I'm
that
so
I get to
nervous.
work with you. And seeing you in that dress, like, you don't understand. I've spent 2 weeks and countless hours scouting store after store, trying to find, and then when the dress that I had you try on, I saw it and bells went off. I had cold chills. I'm like, this is it, hallelujah. Well, you know, I've chose some great things for you today, but first I think what we need to do is take a look at some of the choices that I found when I went in your closet. So we're going to do that when we come back. Welcome back. So we were speaking with Stephanie about some of her wardrobe challenges, and now we see some of her wardrobe choices. So Stephanie, please explain to me, where did you get this dress?
I got this dress from my mom.
Yeah. And from your mom.
From my mother.
And what about this ensemble?
Got that from my mother-in-law.
Okay. So I see a pattern here, and I do, you know, I did hear you. I know that your biggest thing is you dress for comfort, but we can be comfortable and not be wearing our mother's clothes, okay?
Okay.
So another choice, thing that I found in your closet were, you know, these types of skirts with the elastic. Yes, elastic can be comfortable, but now there are so many awesome fabrics that designers are using. The stretch, jeans and skirts where you can wear and you really don't even feel like you have anything on. So One thing I want to say about this dress, Stephanie, is number one, it was your mother's. Okay. But aside from that, this is not the right size for you. This dress is too big for you. So when it comes to comfort, you don't have to have a size too big.
Okay.
So, you know, this dress here is too big in the sleeves. It's too big in the waist, which actually makes you look a size larger than you even are.
Okay.
The other issue is with us ladies who are vertically challenged in our height, to make us look longer, what we want is we want a length a little bit above the knee.
Okay.
Because that's going to elongate our legs and make us look a little taller than we are, and it also will thin us out in all the right places.
Okay.
So I think that we don't need any more clothes from your mother.
Okay.
And you know what? You may want your mom to call me to come do her closet too.
I think I do.
Because we've got a pattern going here with your mom as well. You know, we have this similar fabric that in our minds makes us think comfort, but actuality, it's not flattering at all. It falls in all the wrong places, aside from the fact that these are probably 15 to 20 years old.
Probably.
And with this, I don't know if your mother-in-law ever wore this or not, but these are pretty bold prints. And for your height, this is going to completely wash you out. And it's too much pattern as well because of your height. And so when you, let's say, well, did you ever wear this?
No, I never did.
Okay, but it was in your closet,
Yes.
so thank you for not wearing this. Let me just say that right up front, okay? You helped a lot of people not have their eyes popped out. So this is a wrong choice for, like I said, with our height and all that, but also because of the bow pattern. It's just going to completely wash you out. So when, instead of you walking in the room, the clothing would have walked in the room.
Right.
And that's one of the most important things we want to avoid is our clothing walking into the room. We want to enter the room with our presence and our confidence and things that fit and flatter our body type best and are still comfortable.
Okay.
So we can do that. You know what? I'm going to have you try on actually a jean and a top that I pulled from your closet because I would like to kind of point out a couple things to help you figure out how best get, shape and cut and style for your jeans from now on, and some tops.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Stephanie, thanks for putting on your jeans and top that I discovered in your closet when I was there. Before we go any further, let's let everyone know exactly how tall are you?
5 foot even.
5 foot. I'm 5 foot as well, so I can relate to that issue. But I happen to have my best friends on today, my high heels. So let's start with the top. We've got vertical lines going on here, and for the short ladies like us, that can definitely make us look shorter than we are. Plus, you have a wonderful problem of bustiness, which, a lot of women would love to have. So that's not a negative thing. That's a very positive thing, okay? But because of that, we don't like to have these vertical lines. So you're going to promise me not to buy any more things with vertical lines,
Okay.
aren't you?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. So that's one thing with the top that was your choice in your closet. The other thing is the jeans. Now, tell me, what was your thinking process when you bought these jeans?
When I bought these jeans, I just thought that they were cute and bought them.
Okay.
Jeans are always comfortable, and so I just grabbed them.
Okay. Well, one thing we want to stay away from with our height is the lighter denim. The lighter denim is actually accentuating things that we may want to hide. So we want to stay away from the lighter jean is one thing wrong
Okay.
with this choice. The other thing is you decided to buy a low waist. Low waist is only going to accentuate and make things look larger than they are, like our tummy, our thighs, and we don't want that, right? We want to look slim, and so that's another issue here in this choice that I would choose a little bit higher waist, which we're going to have you try on here in a little bit, ones that I've chosen. The other thing is the length here. You know, the length's not too bad for when you're not very tall, but where it bells down at the bottom, what that does is it accentuates the thighs even more. So you've got where you're here, your thighs size, and then you've got it slimming down because of the light fade wash in the jean, and then you've got a bell at the bottom. So you've got your wide here, and then this, and then a bell at the bottom, and that's just not flattering to anyone.
Okay.
So that's the things that I'm tearing apart about your jeans. The other thing I want to talk about is the shoe choice. Obviously, most of us, when we're wearing jeans, we're wearing our sandals or, you know, a flat shoe.
Right.
So with that in mind, when you're buying jeans, think about buying, number one, not the fade wash and not so big of a bell. If you're going to wear a flat shoe, you want to get more like a boot cut or even a straight leg.
Okay.
I want to show you something though. Let's say that you absolutely had to wear these jeans and you had to go somewhere, and it was, you know, some place where maybe you were meeting the girls for dinner or something. So quickly, one thing we could do if we just had to keep the jean is we would throw on a neutral shoe. And a neutral shoe is an awesome thing because it really elongates you. It helps you to, obviously the heel is going to give you some height, but the jean is just going to elongate your leg and make it have a longer, leaner look. So if you don't mind to put the other one on too, dear. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of hold this top up to you, just, you know, just for right now, just to give an example of what we could do if we had to wear this today. Already we see some slimming in the fact that we have the neutral shoe on with a little bit of a heel. But let's say, and if you don't mind to hold this up to yourself here, this jean, this top rather, picks up some of the blue in it, and it does have pattern. And a lot of times if you're busty, we think, well, we have to stay away from all pattern. It's okay to use pattern sometime, but you have to you have to know your patterns. So these are very not real big, bowed, and the color tone is a good choice too if you're going to do pattern. So you've got some blue here which picks up the jean, and then you've got it where it's going to fit you a little bit below the thigh. So with that and your nude shoe, that's just going to make you have a long, leaner look. And it's going to cover up some things that may not be our best attributes, but it's also going to accentuate the things that are our good attributes. So that's a great thing, I think, that if you had to go out, you know. But now I have just a couple of things that I want you to try on that I've selected for you. You've not seen them yet. And then later we're actually going to do your makeup and your hair, and we're going to do an awesome reveal of a complete makeover.
Sounds great.
And I can't wait. More fashionable measures when we return. A fashion stylist is someone who helps you determine the best fashion fit for you based on your career, your lifestyle, and your personality. A stylist will ask you key questions, and once they have the information, the transformation begins. Fit is of the utmost importance. Do not buy things that are too small or too large. Size does not matter. Don't be overwhelmed by what size you take into the dressing room. And last but not least, your smile is always your best accessory. So, Stephanie, you have put on the darker denim jean that I chose for you. And can you see, first of all, are they comfortable?
Yes, very comfortable.
That's the biggest issue we had. How about the top? Is it comfortable?
Yes.
Well, I chose this top for you because it has the lines that come down that are very slimming to us. And also, take note of where it falls at on your hip area. It's actually very slimming. And then, of course, I chose the dark denim jean, for all the reasons we had previously discussed. And we decided to use a neutral heel, which picks up a couple of things. It continues the line in our goat here on our top, which again is slimming. And also it kind of blends in with most any floor you're on.
Right.
So that's another reason why it slims us. So how did you feel when you looked in the mirror with this?
I like the outfit. I really do. It's comfortable and it's in style, and I would be comfortable going out in this.
Yeah. Would these be items that you would have picked out before you and I met? If you were at a store,
No.
would you have picked any of this out?
No.
Why wouldn't you have picked it out?
Well, the jeans being in style, I don't think that would be comfortable, possibly. And I'm not a bead person, so I just probably wouldn't have. I'm not one to usually wear see-through, so.
Yeah. So we did do a dark cami, which that's something that you and I discussed. One of the things when I came to your house and worked with you in your closet to pull some things, we discussed that a great thing to have is a few camis, a black, a neutral, and a white.
Right.
So always kind of have those in your wardrobe. Those are going to be one of your best friends because you never know when you might need to pull one of those with any top. Sometimes we buy white tops and don't realize till we get them home, or I've bought tops before and didn't realize till I got them home that, oh my gosh, you can kind of see through this a little bit. Right. And as I told you then, we don't really, if it's a white shirt and you look in the mirror, oh no, you can see my bra, we don't want to put white because that just accentuates more the fact. So what we want to do is keep it as neutral as we can whenever, now if it's black, we totally want the black cami. But any other color that's a lighter color or a white, we want to do the neutral cami because it's going to hide more than stark white or the stark black. So what we have here is a complete, wonderful example of the type of jean you need to be wearing, the cut and shape and feel of the top. That would be a great selection for you when next time you're out shopping. Do you feel confident that you'll be able to make some better choices on what you decide to buy?
Yes.
Awesome. And how about the shoe? Is that shoe something you would have ever picked out for yourself?
Probably not.
What would you have gone with, the basic black or?
Yes, definitely black shoe.
Yeah. Well, that's what a lot of women do is they think the basic black shoe, no matter what, put on the black shoe and it goes with everything. Sure, it's going to look okay with it and you're still going to look wonderful, but if you want to look at your best and if you want to look long and lean and slim and trim, the nude shoe, you cannot beat it. It will always be your best friend. So I recommend that you get a high heel and a neutral shoe as well as a maybe medium heel for the days that you don't want to wear a high heel because you're going to be on your feet a lot. Then you could wear your neutral shoe that's a lower heel. And then on the days when you're just kind of be walking in or strutting in someplace and then having your seat for dinner or tea or whatever, then you're not going to be on your feet as long, so you can wear your higher heel because I know feet can be an issue with some of the shoes us women love. Yeah. The other thing we discussed when I was at your closet is we made a list of items that, as you're out shopping that you want to keep to be able to have in your wardrobe for the perfect go-to. One thing we discussed was having the perfect fitting black blazer. So your black blazer can go with your dark denim jean, it can go with most any dress, it can go with the black pant. So what you want to do is have some personality underneath of it. Maybe you want a pop of color, like this blue would be good under your, with the color of your eyes, and then, some accessories to go with that. And the other thing that we discussed that you needed to get for your wardrobe is the perfect black pant. So these were ones that I chose for you, and I chose them because of the slim. They're very slimming. They have the high waistband, which hides some things we may not like, and it's very slimming, and it's a straight leg too. So the perfect black pant, and also with the black pant, you can pop it with color, a colorful top, and accessories and scarves and so many things. So we found the other thing is the perfect fitting black skirt. And again, what we have here are just perfect lines for your shape, your size, your body type. And it has a waistband that is very slimming to us, and it also feels so comfortable. Because the thing I want to do here is, you know, the biggest thing that you had was comfort. You know, the word that you repeated throughout our experience was comfortable, and that was how you made your choices on what to buy and what to wear.
Right.
So I want to make it to where you go in your closet, and every day, whatever's in your closet, no matter what you pull, it's going to be something comfortable and fun, age appropriate, and totally flattering to your body.
Okay.
So I want to make it to where you go in your closet, and every day, whatever's in your closet, no matter what you pull, it's going to be something comfortable and fun, age appropriate, and totally flattering to your body.
Okay.
And you know, once you have the perfect black blazer, black jean, black pant, black skirt, then you go crazy from there with your accessories and tops and your shoes, you know, handbags, etc. Well, I think this is awesome, and I tell you what, I just can't take it anymore. I have got to put you in the big reveal outfit that I've chosen and get your hair and your makeup done. So are you ready for that?
I am. I'm very ready.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And now it's time for makeup with Nokomis Fairbanks. More fashionable measures when we return. A fashion stylist is someone who helps you determine the best fashion fit for you based on your career, your lifestyle, and your personality. A stylist will ask you key questions, and once they have the information, the transformation begins. Fit is of the utmost importance. Do not buy things that are too small or too large. Size does not matter. Don't be overwhelmed by what size you take into the dressing room. And last but not least, your smile is always your best accessory. And now for the awesome, big, exciting reveal. Stephanie, come and take a look at the new you.
Wow. You like?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
So what do you think?
It's amazing. Wow.
You're welcome. Thank you. I couldn't have worked with anyone better. You're absolutely beautiful. And I just thank you so much for the honor of working with you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
So
It's been an honor.
so is this dress comfortable?
Yes, very comfortable.
Is this something that you see in your future?
Yes. Yes, it is. I might wear this to my son's graduation.
Awesome. And what an amazing occasion that would be, yeah, to shine and be as awesome and beautiful as you are. Let all those great, wonderful qualities shine through in our wardrobe. You know, it's not necessarily always about what size we are or what shape we are. It's about, you know, having the confidence. And you know, so clothes is something that gives us confidence. But I would like to just point out a couple things. We're both kind of teary-eyed because I'm blown away with how beautiful absolutely beautiful you are. But I chose this dress because it has very slimming lines to it. It has, color block is something that can hide a multitude of things. So it has the color block. And then I added this necklace here just to give it a little pop of personality and to draw the eye more up to your beautiful face and your amazing eyes. And then, of course, we added a neutral heel because we talked about that earlier. It just makes your legs longer and leaner. And, you know, you could put a black shoe with this, and it would look great. But the nude shoe just gives it the extra thing. So get your daughter and son in here for a hug. And I'll... So tell me what you think about your mom's new look.
I think she looks amazing. She looks like a totally different person. She looks like she's more confident already.
What do you think of your mom's?
She's always been beautiful, but now it's just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. So on the scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate this makeover?
About 10.
And what would you rate this?
About a 10, like my brother.
So what we did today was actually, you're naturally amazingly beautiful. And so all we did today was highlight it through what we put on you clothing-wise. And I hope that you have learned some tips that will help you in the future to, you know, as you're out shopping and what you want to have in your wardrobe.
It's just amazing what some clothes that are made for your body type can do for your confidence and for your look, all in one.
Yeah. So were there some things from working with me that you discovered about your body type and how to dress for it?
Yes, yes. The higher waisted jeans will be better for me. No vertical stripes and things like that. So I need to go clean my closet now.
Yeah. So I'd like to thank Stephen Lawrence for supplying the outfit and the accessories for you today. They're a wonderful place, and I really appreciate them being a part of this. I'm Pamela Honchel of Fashionable Measures. Thank you so much for watching the program today. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. If you have any fashion advice help that you need, you want me to visit your closet or help you in any way, then please contact me. Find my page on Facebook, Fashionable Measures, and like it, or give me a call, 859-948-7153. Until next time.